Houses in Brentwood, Tennessee, taking an almost $150,000 price drop. Is this a serious buyer's market here in Middle Tennessee or what? Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back. This is Mornings on the MLS. I'm Danny McLaughlin, your Patriot Realtor, right here in my hometown of Franklin, Tennessee. Thank you so much for joining me for this new episode, and we're going to do a deep dive. Is prices really falling in Middle Tennessee, Williamson County by $100,000 plus? I'm going to dive deep into this property with you, and I'm going to show you what's happening on just one property right here in Brentwood, Tennessee. And it's probably about $150,000 drop by the time you calculate closing cost and compensation for the buyer and the seller's agents. So let's dive deep into this property. Let me show you some really cool stats, and we're going to answer any questions in the comments. Please leave me a comment in the comment sections, any questions that you guys have. Do you really want to know how bad it is here in Brentwood, whether it's Franklin, Spring Hill, Thompson Station, Columbia, Nolensville, Nashville? You let me know, and I'll tell you the real juice behind what's happening here in the Middle Tennessee real estate market. Now, all that being said, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share my video. I greatly appreciate it. It does those YouTube algorithms such a great thing for me and growing my channel. So let's dive into this house. Okay, this house is located at 348 Red Feather Lane in Brentwood, Tennessee. Zip code is 37027. It was originally built in 2001. It is in Davidson County. It's in the Oakmont subdivision. It's been on the market. Days on market right now is 27. We're going to get into that a little bit too. And the annual taxes on this property are $3,831. It is a 4-bedroom, 2 full bathrooms, 1 half bath at, let me see here, 2,593 square feet. So cute little house. Let's dive into the pictures real quick, and let me just kind of show you what we got going on here in this house. Let's start here. This is the first picture that the agent has as the showcase picture on the listing. Looks like it's pretty high ceilings, and it's all vaulted ceilings here in the kitchen. But you guys leave in the comments. Tell me what you think about this house. Tell me what you think about the condition of the house. Tell me what you think and about the amazing price that I'm going to show you. And it's a good news for the buyer and bad news for the seller. So let's continue to look at these pictures. There it is right there. That's the location. It is in a cul-de-sac. There it goes. There it is again. Here's the floor plan. I love it. I also do this on my listings. I try to put the floor plans in there for potential buyers so they can see, you can tell a lot from a floor plan if you kind of like the flow of the house and everything. So I do really like that the agent put the floor plan in there. There's a nice shot of, looks like the living room going into the family room. This is, I believe, from the front door looking straight into the house right off the foyer. Nice bay windows, and got some nice trim. Back to that kitchen shot. Some people might not like the style of this kitchen, whatever. You can change things. That's probably a little bit of an easy fix. Looks like they got all these glass cabinet doors here. Looks like the appliances are nice. Viking. Got some high-end appliances. Nice wood floors. Fireplace, nice staircase going up to the second floor. Master bedroom on the first floor as well. Here's the master bedroom. Coffered ceilings. There's your walk-in shower, your tub. There's your vanity with the double sink bowls there. There is your tub, walk-in closet. Back up to your staircase to the second floor. Up on the second floor, you're probably going to have about 3 bedrooms. There's a lot of high ceilings in this house, a lot of vaulted ceilings I can see here. Looks like the bedrooms have some walk-in closets. There's the laundry room, door to the garage. Here's the garage. And there you go. There's the outline, approximate outline of the dimensions of the lot. There's the backyard. Looks like you got a couple planter boxes there. All brick. Pretty nice house. Pretty nice. But let's dive into the real juice that you guys clicked on this video to see, and it is the price tag. So this house right now is on the market for $699,000, but here's where things get crazy. So here's the listing agent too. His name is Chris Raines with Epic Realty. There you go. Shout out to Chris. Congratulations on your listing. But here's what I want to dive into, guys. So this house was originally sold, well, not originally, but last sold June 17, 2022 for $815,000. They put it on the market. Listing agreement signed in August of 2025. They put it on for $749,900. Okay, so that was active. But a few months later, they dropped it $20,000, and then it canceled after being on the market for 104 days. They went back on the market on December 7th, 2025, and it is currently active on the market for $699,000. So what is that? That's about let me see real quick. I think that's about $16,000 difference ish. So right around there. I would say you're probably looking at about, by the time you pay your agent commissions, both buyer and seller agent compensation, and you pay closing cost, you're looking at about $150,000 loss from when they originally bought this house in June 17th of 2022. That was when the market was crazy hot and people were just swallowing up these. In fact, look at this right here. When they bought that house and closed, it was on the market for 3 days. 3 days, and it sold for $815,000. They've tried to sell this house since. One time was on the market for 104 days, and now it's on the market for 27 days at the new $699,000, and it's still sitting. So people are asking me all the time. I got buyers constantly calling me saying, Danny, is the market in Middle Tennessee, Williamson County, all the different counties, is it truly a buyer's market? Is there room for us to negotiate? And if so, how much room is there for us to negotiate? Right here, guys, this seller is taking about $150,000 hit from what they paid when they bought the house. And this is not even a negotiation price. You could probably even negotiate this lower, but they're looking at about $150,000 loss, if not more, through negotiations. If you wanted to try to make an offer on this house at coming in at under $699,000. So I tell my buyers, it's a crazy good time to buy. I know the interest rates are high right now. They say it's been the lowest in the last 15 months, but it's still higher than what people want. But there is definitely houses out there to be had at a great deal. I'm sure you could come in and make a smoking deal on this house if you really like it. And if you do really like this house and you want to see it or you want to talk to me more about it, I'd love to help you get in, make a tour. I can do a private video FaceTime tour as well if you're out of state or not here locally. But either way, give me a call. My contact information will be at the end of this video, and I would love to talk to you. But I think there's a lot of room to negotiate on houses right now that are sitting stale on the market, that are probably realizing that they went to market too high and the market's starting to adjust back to normal, and we're going to start seeing these prices get more normalized. And so that's a great time for buyers to swoop in there, buy the house, even if the interest rates are a little bit higher. You can always refinance later, but now's the time to buy and get smoking deals on houses like this all over Middle Tennessee. There are definitely areas in Middle Tennessee that are holding values more than others. There's different price points that are holding values more than others, but right here in Brentwood, you get you get everything I just showed you on this house for $699,000 and maybe even less. It's a great deal. So buyers, buy now. Like, this is the time. Don't wait. Get in there, because once the interest rates fall to whatever they fall to, whether it's 4%, 3.5%, 4.5%, 4.25%, whatever it goes to, prices are going to shoot back up. It's going to release the pent up buyers, and the buyers are going to come in hot and heavy, and we're going to go back into bid wars, and it's going to get crazy again. And chances are you will not get the house you want because they'll start getting overbidded on. So anyways, if that helps you, let me know. But yes, I see prices diving down below what people bought for back 2 years ago, 3 years ago. They're dropping their prices, and they're going to start losing a lot of money on these houses that they paid too much for back when the hype was going crazy in the 2022, 21 time frame. Even 23, there was still some people that were getting crazy prices. So I hope that helps. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. It greatly helps with the algorithms on YouTube. I appreciate spending time with me here on Mornings on the MLS. Again, my name is Danny McLaughlin. My contact information is right there. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. I would love to talk to you and see if I can help you with Middle Tennessee real estate. Until next time, take care.